Bruce Lee versus UFC champions. Could the legendary martial artist from the 1960s and 70s hold his own against the best fighters of today? In a time when mixed martial arts is at its peak, it's easy to wonder how Bruce Lee's skills would stack up against the modern-day champions of the UFC. Would Lee's lightning-fast strikes and revolutionary fighting style still be enough to defeat these top-tier athletes? Let's break it down. Bruce Lee's fighting philosophy was centered around speed, precision, and adaptability. He created his own martial arts system, Jeet Kune Do, which was all about efficiency, no wasted movements, just fast, devastating strikes. Lee was known for his impressive physical conditioning, quick reflexes, and ability to read his opponent's moves before they even happened. His striking ability, particularly his ability to hit fast and hard, would be a massive advantage in any fight. But here's the reality. UFC champions today are not just one-dimensional fighters. The fighters in today's UFC have mastered a variety of combat skills: wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, striking, and conditioning, making them some of the most well-rounded athletes in the world. UFC champions are trained to dominate in every aspect of combat, whether it's striking, grappling, or controlling their opponent on the ground. A fighter like Kamaru Usman, the former welterweight champion, has an elite wrestling background, exceptional striking, and incredible cardio. His ability to control an opponent on the ground could pose a serious challenge for Bruce Lee, who, despite his incredible stand-up game, wasn't known for grappling. Similarly, fighters like Israel Adesanya, with his striking and defensive skills, would likely make it difficult for Lee to land clean shots. Bruce Lee's strengths were his speed and precision, but UFC fighters today are also incredibly quick and powerful. Lee's fast strikes could give him a window of opportunity, but UFC champions are constantly adapting and evolving, bringing a new level of versatility to the octagon. In addition to raw power, today's fighters are experts in cardio and mental toughness, which are key factors in any long, grueling fight. So, could Bruce Lee defeat UFC champions? In a stand-up battle, Bruce Lee's striking skills might give him an edge, especially with his ability to evade and counterattack. But in a real UFC fight, Lee would have to contend with the well-rounded skill sets of modern fighters. His lack of grappling experience could be his downfall, as UFC fighters have mastered both standing and ground combat. In the end, it's a tough call. Bruce Lee's legendary speed, striking ability, and mental focus would undoubtedly make him a dangerous opponent. However, the UFC champions of today are well-rounded, highly trained athletes who would bring an entirely different level of combat experience to the cage. Who do you think would win in a fight between Bruce Lee and a UFC champion? Could the legend from the past overcome the champions of today's mixed martial arts? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more epic martial arts matchups.